Right, this is a quick guide for co-op FSDUs for the Christmas TV listing titles. When you arrive in store, the unit should be assembled and in the correct location. If it's not, you need to go and locate a box, a flat box like this, that looks like this, with this on the front of it. And once you've located that, bring that to the news area and assemble this FSDU. Inside this box will be a few different pieces. This is the main carcass that holds the magazines, and along with that there's a few little extra bits which are here. The first and most important thing is the actual guide on how to assemble it. Just take a few minutes to look at it, do it slowly, and it'll all work out. A couple of three shelf dividers which are marked top, bottom and middle. One header which goes on the top of the main carcass once you've assembled it all. Two little plastic clips which I'll show you as we go along where they go. And this is called a mop tray protector, which stops the units getting soaked by mops at night when they clean the floors of supermarkets, and we'll just pop this on the bottom at the end. So first thing, get the main carcass and then just try and open it out. Start at the top, which is here. Just fold it over. It's all in the guide, but just this is it basically. Just try and be gentle with it so you don't tear anything. Pull these across like this. These things, tabs, just pop into these little holes and it'll sort of all become apparent as you do it. But just take your time, don't go too mad, and you shouldn't end up tearing anything. So that's how the top sits. It's a bit loose, but I'll show you what to do with that in a second. Oh, it's opened. That didn't go very well. So maybe we ought to fold it over like that. Maybe we have to put these clips on straight away. So these plastic clips that we talked about earlier, one's a male and one's a female. They look like this, and basically there's a couple of little holes which you have to locate in the cardboard on the side, just here and there, and you basically just line them up. And push them together like that, and that gives it a lot more firmness and it'll keep it in shape. And one on the other side, same thing. And that's it. Now next to the top shelf, fold that inwards. Keep these tabs like this, folded in, pop it round, pop it over, and at the back here there's a sort of a slit in the unit, and you just push this thing here through that slit, and that's what keeps it nice and strong. And then you just fold these in, and as you go along you get one divider like this. This is the top one. This just folds like this, pop it in, and that gives it all the shape and firmness that it needs. Same again with the middle unit. Fold the tabs and flaps inwards. Fold it into itself, and the same thing, the tongue that's on the end, just push it through here. That's it, and that will just keep it nice and firm. Get the middle shelf, fold it like this, and in, and the same with the bottom one. And it's the same principle. You've got a slit at the back and a tongue at the front. You just push it through there, hold on to it. Same thing with the divider, bottom unit on there. And that's basically your unit kind of assembled. The only thing left to do now is this is what they call a header. Is it just sits on top very simply like that. And then this is a new addition to FSDUs, which is kind of a plastic cover for the bottom of the unit to stop water when they're cleaning supermarket floors, making the unit weak as time goes on. It's just a flat piece of plastic, and you just run your hand along to give it a bit of shape to turn it into a square little box, because it just fits on the bottom. And you just, it's quite simple, you'll see it when you do it if it's not clear here. It just folds into this little square, like so. And basically, just get the unit and place it over the bottom here, and that's it. And then when it stays on the floor, any water is not going to affect the cardboard. Pay attention to the minstrels box at the top here, locate the stock and place them in there, they're part of the deal, and keep, you know, the reference of each title in the correct place as long as they're all in stock. And if they're not in stock, then you can just use another title to fill the FSDU up until the correct title arrives.